All right, we're good to go. Okay, so today what we're going to do is, and if you're watching this after the fact, I'm going to my website and I'm clicking on today's work, which was Thursday, the 18th of October. And I'm clicking on the area where it says the sample image for the sacred symbols activity. And that is going to look like this. And what that is a form of something called a mandala. If you've never seen this before, or now you're looking at the shape and you're kind of recognizing what this is, it is a complex abstract design. It's in a circular form, and it's been really kind of used throughout the world, especially in areas in the Eastern cultures, in Hinduism and Buddhism. And it's in Sanskrit, another language. It means circle. So if we look at some images of it, if you do a Google search, if you're watching this after the fact, you'll see all these different designs. Today, we're going to make something that kind of looks like this. I know it kind of looks like a pizza, but I promise it's going to be your design and what you want to do. So back in Illustrator now, you're going to do a completely blank screen. You're going to start totally from scratch. You don't need anything. You don't need to copy anything from the internet. Totally blank. Go to File, New, and I'm going to try to go slow, but if you need any other help, of course I'll come over and help you guys out. All right, for the name, you can just call it Mandala. It's M-A-N-D-A-L-A. The size should be under, you could just put under customer web, but you're going to put the number in 700 by 700. Okay, and that'll be perfect. Hit OK. And you're going to get this nice square here. Now, the problem with the students in fourth period, what they did that didn't work out so well was they were making their initial shape for this circular portion. The initial shape, which is going to be a triangle, they're making it too small, too like kind of squashed down. So watch how I do this very carefully, and it should work out perfectly. Go to your pen tool. Make sure you have white fill and black stroke. And go to your pen tool. Oh, also make sure under view you have smart guides on, and that's going to help you in a minute here. So come down here at the bottom and make 1 point, and then if you follow along with this, it's actually going to show you that line. Come over here and make another point there, and now don't let go and don't click anything else with the mouse. If you follow this along, it's actually going to show you where the middle point is of that line. Click about up there, and then reconnect it down there. Your triangle should not be any shorter than that. Actually, my triangle will be better even if it's taller. Don't make the triangle like this, because that's not going to do the effect you want. Make it kind of tall like that. That'll be perfect. Okay, I promise you that'll work nicely. I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller so it fits on my page, because I already have an idea of what my mandala should look like. And then you're going to make yours. Okay, now comes the fun part. You get to be creative and actually just kind of make all sorts of designs on here. The fastest way is to use the paintbrush tool. And I'm just going to start making some lines. They don't have to be perfect. And they become very raw, but because we're in vector art, it will eventually start looking nice and smooth because it's vectors. I can also go click, 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 and make these little dots. Yeah, they're like little circles, but they're dots with the paintbrush. If I hit the bracket keys, left and right brackets on the keyboard, I can make those larger, smaller, thicker. Okay, so if I run them really thick, like that, I can do that. And if I run them really small, I can get smaller and go inside here. Okay, I'm going to go back to drawing some lines now. And I'm going to draw some weird shapes over here, maybe. Okay, and then let's finish up with some more large circles over there. I'm using the bracket tools. I'm making these different sizes up and down the bracket. I'm going really fast. You're going to take your time. You're going to do better than me. That's just my design for now. Okay, it's not great, but it's an idea. It's a start. Okay, now use the selection tool, and I need you to select this outer triangle. Now right click, go to arrange, bring to front. So all those little designs that you did, they were in the front, now they're in the back. And this white triangle with the black stroke is in the front. Now select everything. Okay? And then go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make. You see what I just did? I got rid of everything that was outside of the triangle, And now look, everything is just inside the triangle. It kind of like cropped everything. Okay, but it also got rid of that black stroke, that outline. So if you want to bring that back just for now, because it's going to help you as like a guide, use your direct selection tool. We talked about the difference between selection and direct selection. And put your mouse like in this area and it will light up, and then you can highlight it by clicking it. You can select it. Now you can go back and you can include your outline again. That's just as a guide for now. Okay, now comes the part where we actually create the symbol. This project was called Sacred Symbols. I wanted you to learn about symbols in Adobe Illustrator today. So come over here to your symbols panel. Looks like this. And we're going to select everything now. Whoops. And then in the symbols panel, go to New. And I'm going to call this Mandala. The type should be graphic. And then hit OK. And what we just did was we actually made this into a symbol. So I can actually delete this if I want. And inside here, it's hard to tell on my big screen because it's kind of small. But it made a little icon here. And it says Mandala, the name we gave it. I can drag that into my project. And I can drag as many as I want. It is now a symbol. It's like a duplicate. It's like a copy. But it's at my disposal. It's at my option to use as much as I want. Right now, I only want 2 of them, though. Actually, I only want 1 right now. Okay, I'm going to back up a little bit. And I'm going to move this down here. And I'm going to bring the other one in. I'm going to hold down Shift on the keyboard and rotate this so it's exactly upside down. I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to try to line this up perfectly with this one. So the points are kind of like touching like that. Okay, stay with me. I know I'm going kind of fast and there's a lot to do here. I will help you if you're kind of getting lost. So just watch me go. Select everything. You can either shift click both or drag a box around them. And then go to Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste in Front. Now go to the corner so you can rotate and rotate it about halfway. While everything is still selected, and by that I mean just these 2 pieces, do that again. Go to Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste in Front. And then rotate that a little bit, oops, to about there. You see where I'm going with this? Do it one more time. You're almost done. The project's almost over. Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste in Front. And then you have your basic shape. There we go. Now right now it's in black and white. It doesn't look very good. All right? It's kind of boring. It's kind of plain. So how do we give it some color? We can give all the color at the same time because we can just now edit the original symbol. That's the good thing about the symbol is if we edit one thing in there, watch what happens. If I come back into my symbols and double click, and let's say I edit just 1 dot, I got to use my direct selection to select that one little dot in there. I'm going to make that, move this out of the way. I'm going to make that 1 dot like green. And I'm going to, by the way, right now I'm in the edit mode. That's what this green bar up here is, and this weird like kind of bar. Click on that little left arrow to exit the editing mode. And look what I did. I made every instance, every symbol with that little dot green. Now you can see where I want you to go with this probably. Go back into that edit mode. And I want you to play with this and give it all the color that you want. I'm using direct selection arrow. And I'll give it these colors. I'm going to make it really colorful. 4th period, I kind of stuck to a color theme. For you guys today, I'm going to make this really kind of colorful. And I'm going to go fast. I don't want to like waste your time because now it's time for you to have fun. But I'm going to kind of select all these different pieces and try to give them different colors. Okay, you kind of get the idea. I'm not going to do all of them. Okay, perfect. That's enough for now. And if I exit isolation mode, watch what's going to happen. Boom. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you don't like that black stroke around the triangle, we can get rid of it. Go back to the edit of the symbol. Click on, again, direct selection. That's your friend today, direct selection. Click on that triangle and make that stroke none. And then when you exit, there you have that. That is what I'm trying to get you to do today. That is the project. That is our sacred symbol or our mandala shape. Again, I'm going to go back to the internet. If you're watching after the fact, I'm showing the students what a mandala looks like that we did a search for. It's a symbol very similar with color, and then the version that I did earlier. And now I'm going to go back to Illustrator, and you can see what we created. So I know there's a lot of steps there. If you need help, I will be able to help you. You're going to start off with the triangle.